welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to our channel. We're back. I don't know for how long, but we're back now for the time being. We're going to do the Booktube Newbie Tag, even though we're not technically
Well,
newbies.
I've done some videos before, but you haven't.
I've only been in one video and it wasn't really mine. So we're going to answer the questions. We're going to do the tag, and yeah.
Alright.
So let's begin.
I will read the question. First question: why did you start this channel? Why did we start this channel?
Well, for one, because we both wanted to get into Booktube.
We both wanted to get into YouTube, but neither of us was brave enough to do it on our own.
On our own, it was like a very scary thought, so we did the joint channel.
So we wanted to get into YouTube, we wanted to talk about books, we wanted to share our thoughts on books.
This is basically what we like the most about.
We like analyzing the stories and the characters and their motivations and things like that. And we also tend to read different kinds of books.
Yeah, we have different.
We have some books that are the same.
Yeah,
like,
we have some common stuff.
Devices. I would
the modern
say
instruments.
No,
not the modern instruments. Okay.
Just infernal devices.
But the infernal devices. Hannah is now reading Cortison's Roses.
We wanted to share our passion for books with people.
You guys.
And second question: what are some fun, unique things you can bring to Booktube? And people are starting probably to think that I'm crazy, but here is my laptop, so I'm staring at the questions.
We have the questions up. That is such a trick question, honestly.
Yes, because there is a point where the most unique thing you can bring in something is your personality and your view on things. That's one for sure. Then I think we would like in time to add more people into this.
Yes, we hope that exposing ourselves in the Booktube community actually inspires others to like either get a hold of the books that we like and talk about, or get into the actual thing themselves. That would be a good way to put it.
Yeah, like the more booktubers the better.
Yeah.
Because when I look up for a book up, I'm not gonna look only for one review. You never look for one review only. Like that's the only thing I require. One review. That's it.
You tend to look for like different opinions and viewpoints.
So I think it's our spin on things.
We have completely different opinions on some stuff, so we could discuss one thing and bring both of our opinions into play.
Okay.
So, third question.
What are you most excited for about this new channel? The new is
like
quotation.
Exposing myself into the community and
being brave. Actually,
yeah,
because it's difficult. Staring at the camera as an inanimate object as it is,
it's pretty
easy. But knowing what's behind the camera, that people might actually stumble on this by accident,
which has happened.
Like they get to the weird side of YouTube, and that's where we are for some reason. But that it's something we want to do. And it will help us grow as people.
Yeah.
Person.
Hopefully it will help us with our introverted personalities as well as...
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
This is a way of expressing ourselves, our opinions and our views, and it is a way for us to be brave, to put ourselves out there and see what happens. Because introverts do not do that.
It's a good thing we're talking to an inanimate object and an actual person, so it helps with our introvertedness.
Yes. Fourth question, right? Are we on number 4? I think so. Why do you love reading? I love stories. I love stories.
I've been doing this since I was 11, I think. Both reading and getting into writing. Once I started reading fantasy stories and such, I started getting inspired my own, so that's how I began writing as well.
I stole money. That's how I become.
There's two types of people.
There is a Ravenclaw who read some books and then started writing on your own. And then there's the Slytherin who stole some money. like hashtag
Relatable
price.
houses.
No, legit, I stole money.
No, but for real.
I did everything a writer does. I stole money and I bought office supplies. I bought the fanciest notebook I could find and the fanciest pen I could find at the time, which was a red Uniball
Ooh.
with ink inside. And it was black. And I was fascinated with it, even though it bled through like 5 pages when I
That
wrote.
matter. That doesn't matter.
But yes, that's how I started, with thievery. But I think the most important thing about reading or writing is that it's the story itself. It's the emotions, it's the people. They are not real people, we get that. We understand.
Doesn't make us feel anything less
A good story can immerse you in a different world, can connect you with different people. That's what you get out of a story.
not experience the things that the characters experience either because they're not real. But while reading it, I get to experience what it would be like if I was.
Awesome! You get different you get to step on in someone else's shoes for a little bit, and you get to escape this.
The real world.
Sounded so
That's-
pessimistic. Like you can escape your life, just not be there for a little bit.
I mean, technically, yes, the cut down way, yeah, that's what it is.
But you experience things like in a emotional, psychological level. Right?
Getting to see life through someone else's eyes and perspective.
Perspective, that's a
Wait,
word.
yes, perspective. We know how to talk.
Question number 5. What book or series got you into reading?
It was one of these little teen books about like friendship between girl best friends when I was like 13 or 12. I think before that it was like little fantasy mini stories. I've always been like pretty obsessed with fantasy stuff, so if it wasn't for the teenage the girly books, then it was the fantasy fairy tales.
The series of books that got me into reading wasn't Harry Potter, because I was novice, and because everybody was starting to like it when it came out, and everybody was talking about it and reading it. I was like, nope,
I want.
I won't. But it was like it was a series of, I don't remember the name because I only know it in Greek for one, and it was a series of 3 like pre-teen detective boys that solved mysteries. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers?
Oh, well,
How?
basically how?
How?
How do you do it? Is it exposure? Do we have to do something else? Do we need dark magic? How do you feel like when you're interviewing one of your favorite authors? I would be like...
The words will not come out.
The words will not come out. No matter how much I would plan to do it, as soon as I would see my favorite author. Because I've seen one of my favorite authors when I was like 14, also Noel.
Oh.
When she came here, and I was shaking like a leaf. I kept thinking to what I should ask her, and
And I ask nothing, and I stare at you.
I fainted.
Really?
No. But I was pretty shaky.
Oh god.
So I can't even imagine being a grown-up and doing that in front of a camera.
Oh god, no. The other question is it more important to make content that your viewers enjoy?
Or something that
You enjoy yourself.
I think it's sometimes it's a thing in between.
I think there has to be a balance. Like,
Yeah.
you can't disregard your viewership completely.
What your audience wants.
Yes, but you also have to like what you're doing. You can't do this
And
without
hate what you're doing.
Yes. You can. Okay. Question number 7. Ooh, we're moving fast.
Mm.
What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Equipment for one.
Yeah.
Because getting a decent camera is expensive.
It's really expensive.
And we're not exactly made of money.
Yeah.
Then there is overcoming the shyness and the introversion and talking and putting yourself out there and being brave.
I think after a while, after a bit of being exposed to this, you get your you don't change, but you get
More confident.
confident. Your personality just gets. You have your booktube personality all made up, I guess you could say.
Not like a personality, like it's you still, but you.
Yeah,
it's
but
you
just
that
get-
loves books.
Yeah,
It's that part of you.
you're just so excited to tell everyone about it.
Okay, 8. When did you start reading?
Memory
we love
blanks.
reading because of the stories and the emotions and the experiences and being put in someone else's shoes. And he started at 11 with what book? Girl books or
Yeah,
fantasy
books
books?
and fantasy books.
And I started with children's mystery books. Alright. Where do you read? Everywhere.
Yeah, basically everywhere.
I've got a Kindle.
She has a Kindle now, so she can literally read everywhere.
I read everywhere. Yeah, there is no choice.
I read on my bed. Sometimes I read on my desk. If I don't get too distracted, I usually read at the living room. In the living room.
The majority of my reading is done in public transportation.
That too, yeah. Public transportation, Starbucks,
Yep,
a lot of it.
I've cried at Starbucks over Will Harndale. Damn you, Will.
I was sick when I was reading that. I could not cry and I almost choked.
Number 9, we just did.
Mhm.
Ha, smooth. 10. What kind of books do you like to read? Adventure fantasies with a dash of romance and heartbreak.
Sometimes I like to switch it up and read contemporary, but not
With a dash
always.
of romance and heartbreak.
But not always.
I think fantasies are forte.
Fantasy, high fantasy, urban fantasy.
Sometimes I read paranormal, erotica, fantasy for adults.
New adult,
Don't
young adult.
Don't judge me.
What I would like to read more would be like historical fiction or historical non-fiction. This is your thinking face.
You know what book would be fun? A fantasy mystery, like
Mystery.
like all the elements of a mystery novel, like murder, whatever, we have to solve this, but in a fantasy setting.
Ah, that's a good story idea.
Right?
Right?
Do you know any stories like that?
Let us know.
Because
We are
after-
desperate.
Yes, we are. But either you're gonna find me one or I'm gonna write one. So
So hurry.
help me. I'm
Help
lazy.
us out. Also, we've read a bit of dystopian side, but I wouldn't really say it's our favorite.
What counts as dystopian?
Hunger Games.
Okay.
Done?
I think it's done. Yeah, that's
I
it.
think we're done.
Yeah, I switched to Greek halfway through that sentence. But yeah, we're done. That's it. That's 10
That
questions.
was the Booktube Newbie Tag.
That's a mess.
This is a mess. We are a mess.
Please help us. This is a cry for help. This is not a tag. Okay. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
We tag whoever wants to do this tag.
Anyone who's just getting started or hasn't done it yet and feels
Yeah.
like doing it, if you come across this video,
yeah.
you're now tagged.
Yes. Ha! You are it.
You're it.
If you know any fantasy mystery books, we
Let
will
us
also
know.
appreciate that because we have a TBR and it needs to be longer.
No, you don't.
Alright, and I think that's about it. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like
Like us,
comment,
please.
all that stuff.
Bye.